Hey Powell family, welcome. In today's program, we're going to discuss principle number 5 of intuitive eating, which is how to honor your fullness. So, feeling your fullness. Not only is it important to honor your hunger cues, but we also need to listen in for those signs for our fullness cues. Honoring hunger and respecting fullness are basically two different sides of the same coin. They both involve eating mindfully and trusting your body, which for many of us who come from a diet background can feel very scary. The same way that your body sends hunger cues when it needs food is the same way your body sends fullness cues when it's satisfied and done. Some common signs of fullness can include a tight belly, that fullness, I might need to unbutton my pants type feeling, pressure or discomfort in the stomach, beginning to feel sluggish, you're starting to lose energy, you're no longer enjoying the food, it was good, but now it's kind of like feeling repulsive, and then the signs of hunger are completely gone. For this principle, there's one big takeaway, which is practice conscious eating or mindful eating so you know when you're full. So that one thing, again, practice conscious eating. So how do we do this? There are 3 ways that you can actually eat mindfully. Number 1, tune in while you're eating. Practice that mindful eating, meaning no distractions. Allow yourself to just be present while you're eating so you can enjoy the meal. Number 2, pause in the middle of the meal and ask yourself things like, does this food taste good? Is it still pleasurable? What is my current fullness level? How am I physically feeling? Checking in with yourself will help you gauge where you are on that hunger fullness scale. And number 3, don't feel obligated to clean your plate. Just because there's food left doesn't mean you have to keep eating and finish it. If you're full, honor that fullness and leave the food on the plate. It's okay to not finish your plate. We all have the power to listen to our bodies in this way, this fullness cue. But many of us have ignored it for so long, through so many years of dieting, that we don't really feel those signals anymore because it's been so long since we've allowed ourselves to feel them. So it's okay to have to work intentionally with your fullness cues until you can start to feel that more intuitively. And if it feels really hard to even feel that intentionally, to focus on that, feel free to reach out. I offer coaching services on how to practice intuitive eating and how to implement it into your life. I'll include a link to our coaching page in the description below, so if you need a little extra helping hand, don't hesitate to reach out. As you embark on this part of your journey to honor your fullness, there are a couple things I want to remind you of. Stop comparing your body needs to somebody else's. Just because others are eating, if you're not hungry, it's okay not to eat. And just because you're eating and they're not, you don't have to stop. Your body knows what it needs, so honor that and don't compare it to what other people need. Also, it's okay to overeat sometimes. Maybe you had a very active day and you need more food than you did the day before. Honor that. Every day is different. So if you're hungry, eat, and if you're full, stop. Now, as we embark on this hunger-full eating scale, what if you're too afraid to get to the fuller side of this scale? After years of dieting, you may not trust yourself around food or eating to that point of just feeling satiated and full. In this case, it's really important that you listen in onto your body, and we go back to what I was mentioning earlier about intentional eating. It's okay to feel full, and it's okay sometimes as you're embarking on this journey to overeat. So be okay with that. When you are on this scale, when you start to feel hungry, you start to feel the stomach growling, or you're starting to think about food more, go eat something. And stop while you're eating and check in. And as you get full, maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10, stop eating so you can just feel satisfied and full. Listening to feel your fullness takes practice, patience, and intention. There's no failing, and sometimes you're going to eat past the fullness. Maybe while you're distracted watching TV or playing on your phone, and that's okay. This whole journey is about learning to connect with your body's signals, not about being perfect. Thank you for tuning in for the program today. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications below, because every week we're releasing the next principle for intuitive eating. And next week is how to discover the satisfaction factor, how to enjoy foods for what they are. So until next time, my Powell family, be well.